Hello everyone and welcome to DownForThe123's review of NXT Takeover The End. I nearly forgot it, but yeah, that was it. So yeah, this is my review of NXT Takeover The End. Obviously, this is the clip from our podcast, which you can check out in the description below on SoundCloud, on iTunes, where we're all over the place. And while you're in the description, don't forget to check out my 2K16 review simulation commentary things. I just did Money in the Bank simulations and commentated over it like a dick. I tried to be funny. I don't know if it was funny. I probably wasn't. But I hope you guys can check them out and have a bit of laugh. So you can see in the description below, I've done AJ Styles. I've done AJ Styles v Cena, Roman Reigns, Seth, and the Money in the Bank of the match. And hopefully later on today, like yesterday I uploaded fucking 4 videos. Hopefully today I can release good old Hooga Titus O'Neil and Rusev. Because that match got announced this morning, I believe it got announced. So yeah, so check that out then, and yeah, so I hope you all enjoy. Let's crack on to NXT Takeover The End. So yeah, so NXT Takeover The End was the second takeover special of the year. Yeah, you had Dallas, and now you got this one, and it was live on the WWE Network, and it was in the home of NXT in Florida's Full Sail University. So let's crack on. So the first match we have is, I'm gonna mess up so many fucking words today, but this Andrade and Andrea Cien Almas versus Tye Dillinger. Fuck me, the crowd. Like, I knew Tye Dillinger was a bit of a a well-known NXT name. Like, he's been there for a while and stuff, but fucking hell, he was over, man. Like, that crowd, to be fair, the crowd were amazing all night. But for this match, like, I was quite surprised how over they were for Tye Dillinger. But, yeah, just throughout the entrance, throughout the first couple minutes of the match, it was just 10. Yeah, so that was just completely amazing. And then just a couple of things interesting that happened was Almas went to the second rope and went for a moonsault, but then Dillinger moved out the way, but Almas landed on his feet and then performed a standing moonsault, which is quite a decent spot in the match. Then Tye Dillinger caught Almas on the ropes with a kick, and then a lot of the crowd popped for the big kick and chanted, holy shit. Like I said, the crowd were amazing last night. Graves and Dillinger. Graves said, Dillinger was on the half count away from spawning the debut of Almas. But then Almas came back and performed the running double knee in the corner and then scored the pin. And that match was over in about 5 minutes, 25 seconds. So genuinely, I was quite surprised because this was the debut of this new lad. He was well known in the indie scene in Mexico. As a luchador. He had a mask on, but now he hasn't got a mask on. And yeah, genuinely, like, fantastic. Like, where fucking WWE keep finding these people from, I don't know, but like, fair play. Like, very, very interesting and done. Like, well done. I enjoyed watching that. Then the next match we have is this is one of my favorite. Well, this is my favorite NXT Tag Team currently right now, and then funny enough, my second favourite tag team is the Revival. So it's Chad Gable and Jason Jordan, the American Alpha, versus Wilder and Scott Dawson, American Alpha versus the Revival. Yeah, as I can't remember what I said. So yeah, this was a fairly long match. It's about 15 minutes long, 15 and a half minutes long. It was genuinely, like, it was fucking, crowd are going mad. Just a couple of spots that I could think of. There was one spot that I was just completely mad. It was like fucking, the Revival were gonna go for their finisher. So it's when I think it's Dash Wilder gets he got Chad Gable on his shoulders while Scott Dawson like gets like, he's on the top rope and then he jumps off the top rope and kind of like slams the opponent into the ground. So it was Dash Wilder. I think, let me just find out which is, because I always get them confused. Which one is fucking Dash Wilder? Is Dash Wilder the one with the mustache? Let's find out. Dash Wilder's not the one with the mustache. Okay, that makes sense. So Dash Wilder had of Chad Gable on his shoulders, getting ready to perform their finish, and then out of nowhere, Scott Dawson's on the top rope. He goes and jumps for Chad Gable, but Chad Gable, while he's in midair and on the shoulders of Dash Wilder, he changes it into like a belly-to-belly suplex. It was fucking amazing. Like, how they pulled that off, I don't know. That looked fan-fucking-tastic. It was amazing. Then, what else? There was fucking like, both Revival members had both American Alpha members in opposite corners, in like the corners of the ring. Then all of a sudden, both members of American Alpha kind of like, they looked like they're going to Irish whip into each other, but then they reversed the Irish whip and turned it into like a fucking ankle lock. What a spot! And then that fucking got changed into he got ankle lock, and then both members of the Rival got onto the ropes. But again, amazing, just amazing spots. And then near the end of the match, so Gable applied the ankle lock. Dawson kicked off Gable, who was hit by an uppercut from Dash on the floor and was rolled up for a good near fall. And then a short time later, Dash and Dawson hit their finisher on Jordan and pinned him for the win. While they were celebrating, they obviously became the first ever 2-time NXT Tag Team Champions. These guys are very good. Like, when they come to the main roster, hopefully they'll come to the main roster just in time for the brand split. Because if these guys were to come on to Raw or even SmackDown, like whichever one they were going to go to, fantastic heels, you know, whichever brand the Vaudevillains go to, the Revival should go to the opposite brand, because they can more than like, well, hold their own. They're like a proper ground and pound, like, you know, very physical tag team. It's their fighting styles are fantastic, but more importantly, after the match, so obviously the Revival defeated American Alpha. They lifted up their belts right at the end of the ramp and then went away. And then all of a sudden, 2 unnamed wrestlers hit the ring and attacked American Alpha, leaving them lying there on the floor. And there was like one move where fucking they looked, basically they did like an Irish whip, what the Revival were going to do during the match, but they did it to American Alpha, and they kind of like threw Jason Jordan into Chad Gable like he was spearing him. It was a good spot. Then all of a sudden, as these 2 unknown wrestlers walked away, who appeared on the fucking ramp? No other than legendary manager of the Road Warriors, Paul Elrig. Holy shit. Who are these guys? And what? Okay, madness. And now for my probably second favourite match of the night. This and then the main event were just amazing. But next match we had Shinsuke Nakamura versus Austin Aries, and holy shit, this was a dream match anyway. It was shades of NXT Takeover Dallas. The crowd anyway, like the crowd was just chanting Nakamura. I love that the fact that the crowd are just singing along with Nakamura's entrance. Fan-fucking-tastic. It was amazing. It was fantastic, man. It was boy, just like the first 3-4 minutes, and the bell hadn't even rang, but it was like, oh wow, this is what I'm watching right now. And I was more than happy to stay up till 3 o'clock, and then I watched Breaking Ground till 4. It was fine, I didn't mind, and I was up at 9. 5 hours sleep, it's alright. But yeah, 100% worth it. This was absolutely fantastic. There's so many good spots. I'm just trying to think of some now. So oh shit, I'm just trying to think. So during the match, Aries had his ribs wrapped up. So you had a lot of Nakamura going in for attacking him in the rib area. Oh, there was one spot where both men on the ring apron, on the outside of the ring, but the opposite on the other side of the ropes, basically. outside the ring, just on the ring apron, and fucking Austin Aries gives fucking Shinsuke Nakamura fucking, oh shit, what is that? What is that move called? I've been hearing it all day, and I can't remember what that move is called. Shit. It's somewhere. Let me find it. I will find it. I promise you. It was an amazing spot. Where bloody hell, where is it? Oh, there we go. It was a Death Valley. I can't even fucking talk. A Death Valley driver onto the apron. Jesus fucking Christ. But yeah, so a bit of the main moments of the match. So Nakamura went for a running knee, but Austin Aries caught him and then ended up applying the last chancery. And then Nakamura finally found his way to the ropes to break the hold. And then the crowd were chanting. There was a heavy Nakamura chant, but just as well as Austin Aries chant to match up with it. And then Austin Aries threw a running drop kick in the corner, and then Aries went up to the top rope and went for the 450. Nakamura moved out of the way, but Austin Aries landed on his feet and then ended up regaining control of the match. Then later on, both men ended up on the ring apron, like I've said. They were trading forearm shots, and then the Death Valley driver. Then Austin Aries followed that up while Shinsuke Nakamura was recovering off that Death Valley drive. It's actually quite hard to say. Austin Aries follows up with a suicide dive attempt, but Nakamura moves out the way, and they fucking showed the replay, and it looked horrible. His face just hit the barricade, and the barricade moved out the way. The barricade fucking fucked up basically, because you know how NXT have it's like a black gated, it's not the proper padded fucking ring barricade. Yeah, Austin Aries just goes face first into metal. It didn't look nice, but he was fine anyway. Probably a minor concussion. So Nakamura moved out the way, and then both men, Nakamura moved him into the ring eventually, and then straight away just got into his running high knee finisher to score the pin, which I believe is called the Nikisha or the Kinshasa. There we go. The Kinshasa, as Corey Graves famously says at NXT Takeover Dallas. Kinshasa! One of the highlights of commentary, he's actually got good at commentary. Then we have, after that amazing match, then we have the NXT Women's Championship, Asuka versus Nia Jax. This was just basically just like they did the Bayley match, even though Asuka is quite of a she's quite a presence and a physical presence of her own in the ring. Nia Jax is obviously a very dominating woman. Just her physique is one of a kind, and she's fantastic. So I was trying to think. Yeah, so basically it was like a ragdoll. The whole match was just Nia Jax outpowering Asuka and just throwing her around. But then near the end of the match, Asuka powerbombed. Fucking Nia Jax powerbombed Asuka and covered her, but Asuka countered it into an armbar. Then Nia Jax teased tapping out, but then she powered out. Asuka went for the Asuka lock, and then Jax again forced her way out. Then Asuka caught Jax with a pair of spinning kicks, and then she kind of let out a hoo, basically it was the shades of fucking Roman Reigns. They're somehow cousins through the Rock. And then Asuka threw into more kicks at Jax and then pinned her clean. Jax sat in the corner, and the trainer climbed into the apron and checked her afterwards. She's fine, so Asuka defeated Nia Jax in about 9 minutes to retain her NXT Women's Champion, so that was quite good. Then it was time for the main event, and Jesus Christ, what a match. Match of the night for me. Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe in a steel cage match for the NXT champion. Finn Balor's entrance, man, gave me fucking goosebumps. It's all dark, and it's all like dun 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 dun, like all that dark music, and then all the lights come up, and he's like wicked paint on I like the new effect on the sides and how it like kind of peels off. I'm loving the new paint effect. But he's like grappling on to just a frame of the cage that he's used, and then throws it down and then crawls over. It was fantastic, and I loved how he didn't choose to go into the door. He climbed all the way up the cage and then did the dun dun dun, like that little way all the lights come up. So yeah, fucking again another amazing entrance. Samoa Joe's got his dum 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 like a normal standard like entrance. He just walks straight in. Now there was so many good spots. So there was one spot that was just fucking amazing. There was I'm just gonna briefly talk about this match because there was just so much shit. I'll be here for ages, but I'll talk about the last bit. But then honourable mentions. There was obviously you had just Samoa Joe's fucking finisher, that gut buster or muscle buster. Sorry, is such a devastator. It looks fantastic. What a unique finisher! It just looks great. He hit that one of the, when he hit that on Finn Balor the first time. I thought that's not going to be it, but Jesus, that looked amazing. Finn Balor hit the coup de grace on Samoa Joe. There was one spot where Finn Balor's on the ropes, on the top rope, attempting to climb the cage, and Samoa Joe was just like caught in between the ropes and the cage. You know, Finn Balor was just attacking him. So he wore him out. And then Finn Balor goes to climb the cage. Samoa Joe grabs his ankle and then fucking just a straight kick to the face by Finn Balor to Samoa Joe, but he didn't finish there. So it looked like they tried to sell it as he was clean out. Samoa Joe sold it perfectly. You know, there's no putting anything near Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe's a fantastic competitor, so there's nothing to worry about there. But yeah, so he gets hit clean in the face, and then drops onto the ropes, causing Finn Balor to move and drop onto his balls area, which is again a good spot. But now that last bit of the match, so Balor climbed to the top rope and hit the coup de grace for a 2 count, and then Balor picked up Joe, who spun him around and applied the Coquelina clutch. Balor just narrowly escaped and had somehow, I don't know, and then Balor again whilst Samoa Joe was down after applying the Coquelina clutch. I don't know why he's down, but he was. Balor just quickly tried to escape over the cage, but then Joe caught him. Balor kicked himself free. Balor climbed to the top of the cage and had one leg over. Joe again reached up and caught his leg. Balor tried to fight both legs to get over. He finally frees the other leg, so basically his both legs are on the other side there, on the other side of this cage. But Samoa Joe just grabs Finn Balor's head and smashes it straight off of the steel cage, causing him to fall absolutely perfectly on top of Samoa Joe's shoulders, who was already standing on the top rope at the turnbuckle in the top corner, and he performs a fucking muscle buster off the top rope for the win. Holy shit. Fantastic. Wow. Wow. That was phenomenal. What a match. It was it's like a 16-minute match, and those 16 minutes flew by. It was the right amount of time for that match. They had enough time to do every spot with justice. Oh, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. There's generally nothing else to say, but that was absolutely fantastic. NXT Takeover, not as good as Dallas, just because Dallas had more matches and much better like lineups. Like you had Samoa Joe, Finn Balor the first time, you know, Shinsuke Nakamura, Sami Zayn, American Alpha actually winning the belts against Thingy, and then Bayley and Asuka. So yeah, it very, very narrowly comes second. You know, obviously it would have been hard to top or come anything near NXT Takeover just because it was something just absolutely big and massive. But no, they NXT more than well held their own in this fantastic pay-per-view. Oh, not even pay-per-view, network special. So yeah, fair play to NXT. Fantastic. And that is it for today's review of NXT Takeover The End. So I hope you all have enjoyed it. Do not forget to check out all the other videos I've done in the description below. like the simulations and all that good stuff. Don't forget to check out the podcast at DownForThe123. We're on Twitter, we're on iTunes, SoundCloud, we're Stitcher, Player FM, TuneIn Radio, we're fucking everywhere. So I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and I will catch you all next time. Cheers.